Hiba Ghattas is saying a quote. Okay, so do the thing you fear, and death of fear is certain. What do you think of that quote? If you would like to first explain it to the audience, it's not very easy to capture kida natively. So,
The way I understand it is basically if there is something that you are scared of, you should do it, and then this over time you will kill this fear from whatever you've been trying to. So, for example, uh, if you're scared from heights, for example, or you're scared, let's say if you're in business and you are not used to do a certain thing, you keep on doing it. So I don't fully agree with this quote. Actually, I don't agree with the quote because I think fear is important. What is important is for you to overcome that fear. But the absence of fear means that you really don't care. It's apathy. It's like some fear makes you more creative, makes you more willing to put the effort, makes you more alert of what risks can happen. That's what makes us human. Otherwise, we'd be robots. Nothing scares us. There are no emotions. Whatever happens, happens. So I think the existence of fear is important, but not to the extent that stops you from moving forward. And you need to learn to have the courage to overcome it. That's my point of view.
And I want to thank Hiba for the question. That certainly made us think and look into this quote. So I want to thank her for the very good question. And I completely agree. Maybe one of the worst things that you can do in cases of fear is just imagine how your life would be without this fear. And because your brain will start tricking you to taking you into what Muhammad rightly said, which is the indifferent. So how accept and acknowledge the situation and that you are having some maybe scary thoughts or you are concerned about what's happening, and channel it to create this adrenaline that will come naturally to channel it into doing things differently and trying to think how you come out stronger of this. That's completely agree with Muhammad.
Because it looks like it's a very complicated code. So I read it again, and I think that Hiba is very much consistent with what both of you are saying. I don't think the code means to say you do not fear anything. It actually says you do what you fear. So by definition, you're fearing things, but you go ahead and do them, which is very much in line with what you're both saying. So it's very humane to fear, but give yourself a chance and overcome that fear one way or another.
Thank you, Tamer, because I can vote for that because I know Hiba, and certainly, she is a great example of managing in fear and difficult times and doing the right things.